Good day to all. Good day to all. It's Nurturing of Our Humanity. It's my Wednesday live. Let's talk about it. This one's going to be about my man Nipsey Hussle. That's where we're going with this. I'm going to play a little audio clip of him. And after that, I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it. We're going to expound on it a little bit more, okay? I hope the audio comes through good, y'all. I plan for it too. I think it should. All right. Let me try something here. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get my man focused up in here, right?
Represent, stand down. I ain't take the praise to the head, and I ain't get down on myself when they was talking crazy. And when it looked like shit was fucked up, I ain't quit. And when it looked like, we did it, I ain't celebrate to the point of like stopping with the work. It's just about, I heard somebody say some real shit, just because you scored a touchdown don't mean you won the game. Represent, stand down. I ain't take the praise to the head,
right,
and I ain't get down on myself when they was talking crazy. And when it looked like
let's
shit
expound
was
on this
up,
a bit.
I ain't quit. And when it looked like, we did it, I ain't celebrate to the point of like stopping with the work. It's just about, I heard somebody say some real shit, just because you scored a touchdown don't mean you won the game. Represent.
Okay. All right. So I hope everybody heard that. So what I'm going to expound on a bit here is what my bro was talking about, or what I got from what my brother was talking about. Okay. He started off by saying this is what he calls stand down. And I know how we use stuff and terminologies a lot different in different cultures and stuff. I was looking at one, I shared something recently about a gentleman saying the way we use, oh, you got heart. We use that almost to describe negative situations where, you actually did stuff that was completely counterproductive. But we'll say, oh, you had heart though, But this is what I wanted to point. I'm going to break this down into the 3 sections that he spoke about it, and then we're going to look at it in retrospect in a totally different light real quick, okay? So he says, I didn't get down on myself when folks was talking crazy. That's beautiful. That's also powerful energy. That's mind over matter. Because what you mind don't matter, and what matters, they don't mind. Then he says, when shit looked fucked up, he didn't quit. So when it's even worse, never had stop. No stop in him. And then to run that all the way around, and when things look like he did it, like handle business, it's good, celebrate time. He didn't celebrate to the extent of stopping the mindset, the energy, the pattern of working hard. I kind of see that as being even keeled or level minded, like nothing's going to rattle you or shake you. But what I really wanted to speak to this about, and I wanted to make you think a little bit deeper and put this out here a little bit more with some depth, because I really appreciate this brother, man. And, the more I get into his interviews, the more I really miss him. The music is great. I'm glad to hear there's more stuff coming out. Some of it I might have had my hands on for some years already, but that's not the point. I'm glad he's coming out and the files are being emptied and this stuff is coming out, But what does the resolve to be that man, what does that look like? Like, what does it look like to others when you're not going for the bullshit? When regardless of how they're talking about you, you're putting you're putting your positive on it, or when are you a party pooper? Are you the fuddy dud when everybody's celebrating and you like, I got work to do? But I just think looking at it from the outside in gives a lot more context to how serious this is and what we would have to look like and how we would have to handle the situations, challenges, and all the good that comes with a day when you're on a mission that's not complete. So with that, I just want to give big props to the man Nip and just say thank you for joining me on this live. I appreciate it. And we're going to keep doing this. All right. This Wednesday's live, and There's much more to come. All right. So with that, nurturing of our humanity, we out.